Well,
Oh,
safe to
there you
say
go.
my internet service provider is being a complete douche right now. So we'll go back to racing. I have to wait for the PlayStation to recognize that it's online. What a crock of garbage. Did it go down again?
It's getting sporadic over here too.
Well, I mean, we're not remotely close to each other unless something's affecting the entire world. But
No.
I've not had this happen during a race before. It's good stuff.
Yeah, right now we still got show off with a half a second lead over here.
Okay, I got pit coins. That's great. Let's see, is the shrimp still on? Okay, now. The one that's generally dependable on the connection is not having connection issues. There we go. So we are live again. I lost artistic at some point. Let's see, he's not in. Let's try this. Anyways, hopefully y'all can hear me. There we go. Joint. Are you there?
Yeah.
There we go. Let's hope that doesn't happen anymore. It literally drops for like 10 seconds and then comes right back. Too much dial-up, too much downloading. Stop it all. But we didn't miss too much, so I bet still in the lead of this race, but Para is keeping it close. Need to bring up our tires. I've not even brought that up yet. Quick look at position changes. Folksy has made it up 5 spots. Monster's up 6. Luke dropped 9. Lizalbo dropped out. That's where we're at.
Driver, huh?
Thomas and crew are on hards. Nobody's pitted yet. Everybody else on mediums. Should be keeping it clean here. Pair trying to run down so high into turn 1. They get those cars really low. A little bit of a hiccup there for Para on that curb. Enough to create distance as they are really creating distance from Folksy. But Chappers is coming for Folksy.
Travis trying to get back up in there. He's 4 at the moment.
Coconut's up to 6, the points leader. Anza's still behind him. A little bit of separation. Coop goes for 5. Goes to the inside. Coop trying to hang with in the out. Cannot do it. Just better momentum for Coco. Coming off of that corner as we get into the technical section. Tinselman Wave says hi in the chat. We've lost half our viewers because it keeps disconnecting. But boy, this train here between 3rd and 7th, it's nice.
Yeah. 37's all the way down to Anza. He's making a move right now on X Scoop.
And speaking of rain,
That's putting your ass down. He's gonna break late. Oh, X Scoop is trying to fight him off to the very last moment. Way to do so. Way to keep him outside. As he holds on to the 6th place position.
Anza's still battling hard. They all have DRS open. It's a wind tunnel. But speaking of rain, that might be out the window now as I am now seeing sun on the track. So hopefully that's a good sign. Unless that's like the calm before the storm or something. I don't know. But Coconut's coming back for Coop. Coop must have got him back on the DRS area. because Coop is no. All right, I'm confused. That's Chappers. My bad.
It's gonna be a first one to blink type of situation. Chapper's trying to chase down Folky.
Yeah, with the amount of action and passing, how fast this race is going by. Yeah, you blink, you're gonna miss something. Or not missing right now is the leader once again this week, Soho. But boy, Pear's giving it to him. But he just cannot find an
Oh, looks
opportunity.
like we got a McLaren out. Jonesy spent out. Jonesy spent out down there around the tail, probably around turn 12.
The tricky section.
Oh, he spent again. Spent again coming around turn 13, 14 there. Tires got to be blazing hot by now.
Coconuts now getting around Chappers in turn 1, breaking late. Right behind him, Anza and Coop. Anza gets by Coop
Ooh,
as
Bello
well.
made a move.
See if they
Bello
come
made a
back.
great move on Thomas. We've got a nice three-way battle. Oh, we got contact between Tomo and Bevis down there between 8 through 10. We got a nice three-way battle going on down there.
Check up the champions, 4th through 7th. Now, where the team orders, Folksy let Coconuts by. So Coconuts can maximize his points. Plus Folksy is nearly 3 seconds behind second. Fortunately now Para is out of range, just barely, of DRS. So high bits we might start to see pull away. Boy, this 4th through 7th is kind of nuts, I'm not going to lie. Because they're all like swinging back and forth. There's a move there as Folksy does let Coconuts by easily. He's got to block out Chappers. Odds of trying his best to make something happen to keep up with the champion, or the current points leader. Not champion. Not coining that yet. But boy, they're swinging back and forth. Aston versus Haas. Could you imagine that in real life?
Hey, Mick Schumacher hopes something like that happens. He would love to go from Haas to Austin, but I don't know if it's going to work out for him.
We got Thomas and Bevo out. Safety car is here. And everybody will pit because it's hard to go the rest of the way.
They must have had contact. They were racing real hard down there between 8 and 11.
Yeah, you had mentioned that there might have been contact maybe between both of them, but they are out. Battle of podium. Wah! We got 3 out for the race. Albo out. Thomas out. And Bevo out, just like the University of Texas football. Oh, sorry.
Thomas being a new guy in the league, I believe that's the first race that he hasn't finished. That was the first 4 races that he's been involved in.
They're making a try and stay out there. That's the question. Everybody should pit.
So we got our first 7 drivers at pit. What is it, 2 through 8? I couldn't tell about X-Scoop, but everyone after him all the way down to Dylan Haspit.
Did they jump in the pit as soon as that hit? Were they that far back and just jump in the pit or what? Jonesy spun. I think he pit a lap before. So it might actually help them because they're going to be able to catch up to the field and not really lose any time. Coop, though, they said screw it. He's staying out in these mediums. Don't know why.
13 lap on medium. Maybe he's banking on another safety car, so I don't know when. Because those things got to be pretty close to their optimal life expectancy.
Even if he can make him last, he's going to lose time. Maybe he forgot to pit. We'll see if he pits right here. That will be catastrophic for him. Green Aston's leading the field right now, but it's not Chappers who's back in 5th. Pair of the pole sitter, currently 3rd. So high bits, last week's winner, and 2nd. Coconuts points leader 4th, and Anza 2nd. Yep, I think Coop forgot the pit.
Yeah, he's in there now.
So
where's he gonna come out? Oh man, he's gonna come out ahead of David Boyle, maybe. No, even after him.
In the pit now. Yeah, there ain't no way. He might
Yes,
not come
after
out.
David Boyle.
He'll come out ahead of Jonesy because Jonesy's so far back. But he's still in the top 10. Don't forget that pit road doesn't dump right on the track. It takes forever to get back to the track. So
Yeah, he just now made it back. Whew.
So now points lead.
Gotta be kicking stuff.
Yeah.
Being chased 2 spots away by that second place points leader, Anza, currently in 5th place.
As we're not quite halfway through this race.
We've only lost 3 drivers.
Not too bad. It's been very impressive so far. Good racing.
Yeah, and I was watching the esports guys, and we're only about 2 seconds of that off of their quality time from last season, though, you know. Cars a little different this season. I didn't see it this season. Esports was real way.
We are still going to lap here. Before that wreck was pretty massive. I mean, it was in a narrow corridor, both cars on each side of the track.
What to give the whole pack ample time to get close to bunching up.
But what I will say is this: I think the fear of rain is gone. The clouds are cleared up, and we will yet see. I will personally yet see to this day a race transition from dry to wet, or from wet to dry. It's never happened. I don't count that quali as that because it was basically over, and it rained like the last 15 seconds. So.
Yeah, but they talk about it happening quite a bit doing the real race format, doing the real race racing situation, but I'm yet to actually see it take place on film. You know, of course between qualities and race, but not within a particular section.
Yeah.
A race.
I think we've only seen one. We've only done one wet race this year. I don't think there really haven't been any. And now, in the last season, it felt like half the races in season 6 in the last game were wet. This one's we've had maybe one.
Yeah, I've had so many health issues. This season's been such a blur. Just like, just from one week to the next. I'm just like, what day is it, you know?
Let's see where Soho takes off at. Best view. Here's a good view. Boy, Pear's not letting him. Trying to bunch him up a little bit. Now he's going. Pear. Oh, he got a good jump, too. He left Pear in the dust. Pear!
Already up half a second.
See if he breaks late here. Not really, but Coconut's dead. And right behind him, Chappers, Folksy, and Anza bunch up. Well, Folksy really pushing an issue on Chappers here.
Jones is really coming at the execute there for the nice position.
Folksy gets under Chappers.
Oh, there's contact. It looks like Jonesy and and X-Coupe spent out, looking like they're coming around turn 1.
How did Luke get his tire back? I think there was that one race that one time where I think it was Mark Webber drove all the way on the track without a tire. Got back and was able to put one on.
I remember seeing Lewis Hamilton in Brazil get to a lap. That was epic. Epic! I can't believe it's not a safety car. That was a lot of contact. You know, they both got their cars back together and they're both on the track.
Starting to settle in here. We're about to hit the halfway point. I know that because I can add. Folksy still trying to come here. We'll see what happens in DRS opens. Should be next lap. Might be this lap.
And so far, we haven't had any penalties other than with the stewards. It's going to have to see with the couple of collisions.
Yeah, it's been a very clean race. Coconuts gets around Pear. Boy, he is really aggressive on those corners. Oh, yeah?
Folks and Chappers are really going at it. Folks is making a move on him.
That was a tight pack right there. They wheel to wheel, no contact, maybe a little rubbing. Boy, look at Anza come right under. Left the door open. Anza now charging for fourth. Folksy puts a stop to that immediately. Boy.
That's a nice little train they got going all the way back to Monster.
Lost in all that shuffle here since the restarts from Chappers. Coconut's up to second though. Folksy coming hard as well. Wants that podium. Anza wants to keep up with the championship to have a chance to win this. Right behind as well, Boyer and Monster. Anything there for them, Monster. Soho fastest lap so far. Good run for Monster coming off of the tail end. Is he going to be able to force under? He is not. Came in really hard at that corner though.
He did a good job breaking down. I didn't think he did.
And Soho is up to 1.1 now. Coconut's that pace has got to pick up. Might see an epic battle here down the stretch between these top two drivers, if not top three, if not top four, because it's been probably one of the cleanest races we've had in a couple of weeks, no doubt.
Yeah, he's going at it all the way up and down the grid.
Odds is coming. He's on that rear diffuser. He's not giving this up. Doritos Williams, Duracell Williams.
He in that Williams?
Yeah.
Ooh. Both had a little wiggle. Got it back together.
So this DRS opens up. It's got to be next lap. But Soho is starting to separate himself from Coconuts. Doesn't serve well for Coco. Pear's coming too. Wonder if there's something going on with that car. DRS is enabled. Pear with the fastest lap that time. It's nice to see these guys.
Ezra made a great move on Folksy. Turn one. Nice pass. Nice and clean.
Finally gets by. Try to chase that championship. Good run for Folksy coming off of that corner though. Monster leading the back end of that pack. Right on!
Oh, there's contact.
I think Anza might have chopped him.
Yeah, Anza looks like he got a little bit premature.
Folksy about to lose that position to Boyer, but Boyer took a wide angle of that corner.
Yeah, Folksy did a good job of just maintaining control of the car, because I thought he was done for a second there. Didn't look like there was any damage. Might have been wheel to wheel.
Odds in panic mode as that championship starting to drift a little bit away. Para is catching Coconuts. Oh, Para goes around, but he saves it.
He saves it. Great job, Para.
Here comes the rest of the pack. Anza coming in there hot. No DRS though. Wonder what's up with that. Yeah, hit the button.
He's only got about 7% of the ERS left. It's Jason Terra, who's got about 21%. Not much in his own right. He must be just possible fight.
See Folksy. Fell off. Good. Saved it from the Haas's. Going to go for that Constructors Championship as well. Round robin. Para did fall quite a bit. Coconuts is a little bit behind as well. I'm not sure. So it's just got this on lock. He's got tier 2 figured out. I can tell you that much. He's come on the scene here in the past month and just dominated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pack racing behind him.
Oh, there's Anza has got himself into third place. Para went a little bit wide, and then took out his opportunity and slid up underneath him. So right around turn 12.
Wonder what's going on with Para. Because here comes Folksy. Good run from Folksy. They're trying on the outside both here.
Both trying to make moves on Anza.
Woo, fighting on the inside. Anza.
Coconut. Wow.
Oh, they bump. Coming through the corkscrew. It's enough to allow almost can Folksy get by. Para got by. Anza came in there too.
Para must have some damage because everybody's passing Para right now. What's going on? Anza, what's going on with Anza?
Anza definitely. The DRS train went. He did a good job of blocking there, but couldn't stick it. They made contact. I don't see any trouble with the wing. Might just be backing off for the sake of backing off for the moment. This Folksy came in there really hot too.
Very good. Both the Ampere, both passed him on that single turn.
Boiling hot nacho cheese. Come on, yeah. Para. 4.5 now behind Coconuts, who's also losing ground to Sohai, the leader. Boy, these three right here. Anza's got to do everything he can to keep up, have a chance to win this championship.
Yeah, it seems like Monster, Chappers, and David Boyers had their own battle for sixth place.
Folksy swung way to the inside and took the position. He busts out.
Oh, Paris just spun out, crashed out, and back on the track.
Anza came in there too hot. We saw it behind the move. Folksy came in there really aggressive. Came underneath. Anza tried to follow. They bumped sideways. He came around. He is not wrecked, though. Got Luke right behind him now.
Yeah, Paris like he scraped up against the wall. It didn't look like he had any wing damage. Both his wings appear to be intact.
Oh, and Monster goes around.
And he's spun and he's passed up by Pierre.
The McNugget. Monster.
Monster was racing a good race up until that point.
Jonesy's out. What happened? Did he just retire or did he wreck?
He looked like he
He's in the pits.
I can't tell.
He's in the pits.
He left him put in pit.
So we got the Haas's 2 and 3, but Soho's up 2 seconds on Coco. Boyer up to 4, surviving the battle royale.
Austin Martin's go at it.
Comes Chappers.
Making a move on the Mercedes. Nice pass.
Underneath clean, not much defensive. Pear's not having this. He wants to be back at the top. Run here out of the corkscrew. Got a better line, DRS. No train, just him.
Ooh, David Boyers is coming back and pass Chappers back up.
It's an outside
Pierre
pass.
almost passed him.
It's an outside pass on Chappers. Para panicking. Needs to get back around them so he can catch the front. Because Folksy's not gaining time on his teammate. Coconuts has gained a little bit of time on Soho. So the other question, we got 24-36. It's been a very exciting race. It's been about 2 weeks. But if we get a safety car, do you hop off of the hards? That's the question. We got 8 to go. We get something late.
You'd almost have to. Because to get them this rest of the way, it's going to be at the end of their life cycle.
Chappers coming hard here. DRS open. Nothing there. Boyer excellent defending. Looking for his best finish of the season.
Yeah, Pierre's got them both lines up. Great move by Chappers. He looked like he got ahead of David Boyer.
Ooh, yeah, I wonder if Perry was going to chop the back of him. That came close. Rebound there for the Mercedes, but does not get back under. Chappers stays ahead going into the corner. Para getting impatient.
Yeah, he is on the gearbox of David Boyer as well. He cannot chase down Chappers too intently because you got to look out for Pierre. He wants back in the top 3. Got to be kicking himself right now.
Checking on Anza right quick back at 9th. It's kind of there. That's about it. Leader here still, Soho. Cruising once again. Coconuts is within a second, so he has caught him.
He cut him significantly. He cut it in half the last 2 or 3 laps.
Has he been saving his tires? I wonder if that's why the fall off was there. I don't want to say that because I don't think he's the type to do that, but he's smart, so he might have been saving his tires. Because now, 10 laps, if we don't get a safety car.
Neither one of them have been saving ERS. They've got about equal amount.
Perry got around Boyer within all of that as well. Boyer cannot catch him on the backstop. Monster up to 7th after the spin. Getting his Happy Meal on.
Monster moved up 7 spots. Oh, we got a spin by Pierre. Oh, Pierre.
Once again.
around turn 6.
Pear doing the pirouette. Is that what you call it? What do you call that?
Oh, yeah.
The dance? The pirouette?
Pirouette.
There you go. Anza now gets his revenge just by appearing in front
That's
of
fast
Pear.
here.
Boyer up to
Some
5th, though. The
kind of
fence
went through him.
box. Pirouette.
Yeah,
Coconuts.
Pierre was trying to fight his way back up on the podium, but I think that might have just ended that hope. And did we have a crash?
It seems like he was getting frustrated. He couldn't pass him because he had the pace on everything, but every window was just blocked. Coop also at 7th. We got 12 left in the race. I would say 11. I don't know if Crew is actually still in the race. Well, it's not a ghost, so it's got to be him.
Yeah, he's crushing him.
Soho.
Yeah, he's had a tough last couple weeks though.
So Coco might not just be saving tires. He might be saving ERS. If his pace is good without using energy, then he can make a run here at the end, but he's got to start making that decision soon. He's about got 8 to go coming to the line. Folksy be very happy going home with the podium.
Lenza made a nice pass on X-Coupe. Great pass.
Got another pass by Para, who rebounded quite well, coming underneath Coop. Coop trying to stay to the outside there. Who's got a better run coming off that corner? Looks like it's Para. It's the outside rebound now. Speed still coming from Coop. Coop falls in behind. DRS should hit here. Tries to come inside. Gets it inside. They're side by side coming down the stretch into turn 1. Is there going to be a bounce there? Locking wheels. They are close. Para with the bold, aggressive stance through the corkscrew.
Coop had to give up a little bit, just a little bit wide. Gave up the position. Great wheel-to-wheel driving.
Para's driving like a madman in the Alpha. Very much frustrated. Anza's laughing, though, because he's still ahead. Monster now, though. After all that, is in 6th. How's he going to fare?
Made up 8 places. So far as the leading candidate for driver today, according to the game.
Him or Boyer. Definitely. They're back in the lead. Coconut just on the edge of DRS. He might get it. He does have it. Nope, does not. Across the line, he was not a second under, but he's getting there. He must be down in that ERS in the back stretch. Or on the front stretch, I'm sorry. Now they're down the back stretch.
They both been running through it.
Let's see here. He's within. DRS is open. 0.7. I mean, they're blowing Folksy away. They're blowing Folksy away.
It's a 2-person race right now.
They don't give up this mid-pack. Monster
we got Austin Martin. X2 spent out. Looks like turn 2. Then he's got Luke on the gearbox.
Anza took the position from Monster, who's now down to 7th. But Para is not going to leave this hanging. He's going to be coming strong.
It's really creepy watching Coop be chased by a three-wheeled Luke, looking like a zombie Alpine out there.
He's got 4 on mine. He must be lagging or something. Move it back. So the front 0.8 now off of the front stretch. Let's see if we have a chase here.
Pierre made a nice pass on Monster.
So Pierre is not going to sit there and take it lightly. Coming up, Monster has a good run there, but DRS are both guys. Will he brake late? Nope, falls in line behind Pierre into turn 1. A little bit closer there. I think Pierre might have swung that a bit wide. We transition back to the top of the grid. Coconuts is inching. He's creeping. He is chinking away that armor. Through the tough section here. How close is it going to be though? Coming out of the final corner. Who gets the better run? And Soho just kind of pulled away right there, didn't he? But Coco's rebounded. Where's he going to be at? Monster gets our first penalty of the day.
And ERS open.
So 4/10, 3/10.
Look at that.
So we're finally, Coco finally on the rear of Soho. They're up 9 seconds on Folksy right now. These guys are just blowing away the field. You got to wonder what could have been if Soho had started Tier 2 from week 1, if this championship may not have already been wrapped up. But Coco is taking it for what gives. And he is closing in 3/10 now. There's a yellow in sector 2. Somebody go off? No. Yep, that is Peru went off. And that is traffic coming up for the leaders. Yeah, we have a safety car. Who was it?
Don't be Thomas, Steve, Alva. Couldn't tell you.
What is this? Phantom safety car? Is this NASCAR?
Yeah. Yes, we seem to have all 12 drivers that we've had for a while.
These tires are going to lose. So do you pit? I'd say no. I lied. Leaders are in the pits.
Everyone's got to pit now.
Well, if they want a chance to win this race or keep up, they got to pit, but they're not. Oh, wait, no, they are. Folksy is just that far behind. So, yep, everybody pits. They're going to go back to mediums. Nah, they're going to softs.
Up and soft.
This
Yep.
is going to get dicey. We're going to have 2 or 3 laps. It's a shootout in Brazil. Pulowski mentions Boyer defended like a boss during that stretch. And we got a battle for the win now. That is there. Everyone's on softs. Para, though, is not having it. No, Para did pit as well. Yep, everybody is pitting. Luke did not, but he's ghosted. So I'm not sure if that's lag. No idea. Crew's been running around the back of the field with no
Stevens
lead.
is the only one. Who and Luca are the only two yet to pit. Both on 19 lap old hard.
Yeah,
No, right 19 lap old medium for Crew.
Crew's coming in now. He doesn't have a wing either. Luke, I don't know. I got a feeling he did pit, but he's just off sequence with our timing or something. Watch him win the race or something. Like, oh, lag. So, you got to get... This is going to get dicey because you got to get heat into these tires. Short lifespan, they can also very much be a threat and a danger if not handled correctly. I mean, you're going to get maximum grip for like 2 laps. So we're going to hit, what, lap 33 here. Who calls the safety car? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Nobody else is out of the race.
Oh, who calls it? Okay, so who starts it? Like you said, it was a Phantom. That's 12. Crew 12.
So
I don't know how that could happen.
somebody ran on the track. Weird, because we've seen 2 accidents in this race, and we've definitely seen other accidents that should have caused a safety car this season and did not. And now,
Speaking of Avatar.
but yeah,
I believe we only have 1 penalty.
we might see likes of Pear and Anza really make a run here on these softs. Can Boyer hold on to a top 5?
The Hulk has been getting such great starts that by the time whoever has their bearings, he's up a second and a half. So you got to keep him close. You can't let him jump off a second and a half to start this race, or it's over.
Coconuts did catch him, but again, conditions change because everybody switched tires. Different compound, different grip level, different sense of comfort.
So if our championship leader can some kind of way win this race, he'll put almost a nail in the coffin in the championship. You know, he's up 12 points.
Correct. I don't think he'll clinch it, but basically that would mean Anza would have to win the last race and Coco not race, I think. So, all about the cheese, right? They're only gonna have 2 laps.
Where's the last race? You remember?
Soho won the last race.
Where's the next one?
Who?
You know what the next race is?
I was actually going to try and pull that up. The
Oh,
screen is over there. I'm not sure.
I'll look on my phone.
Hey, if you know what the next race is, I believe that's the final race. Put that in the chat. Wolfsky. Talking to you. I guess everybody left. We will find that out afterwards.
I'm not here in a second. Oh, I know. Just a second. The next race is Spa.
Huh. That'll be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And probably kind of boring because that'll space out. It's such a long track. It's a fantastic track. It's just long.
Yeah, it's hard to get a lot of wheel-to-wheel racing. I mean, you can race wheel-to-wheel, but once the grid starts spreading out a bit, it can get tedious.
But it could also rain. Also, everybody knows that track. I mean, there's basically like 3 tracks everybody in every racing game races across the board. It's Monza, Spa, and Silverstone, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe Suzuka, but I'd say Silverstone. Safety car in this lap, 2-lap shootout in the hills of Interlagos. Where does he back him up? Can Coco triumphantly make quite the battle to win this, or Soho's domination continue late in the season? Let's see where he takes off at. He's off. Coco's not letting him leave, though, but Soho did get a good jump, so Coco is coming. He's going to have to brake late into turn 1 to keep up, but he is not letting the leader get away. Right behind Folksy is sticking there. Chappers, Boyer, Anza, Luke, Para, everybody on softs. And Boyer went around.
Okay, who got a caution?
No, yellow. It's position thing. Soho now, as you take a look at the lead here, Haas is 2 and 3. Soho looks to hold on to this. Coming in strong. Coco's not letting him get away. Good turn there. Good momentum. Keeping it close.
I start just made a pass
on the last lap of the race.
Monster moved up into seventh place.
Say them softs are not a given. If you don't have the heat, I mean, you will miscompensate for what they have. Their grip's really all over the place. They're just not worth the risk in this game. But good exit again out of turn 3 from Soho, or the last turn in the second turn. Anyways, he had the fastest sector 2 in the race. Probably fastest lap right here. Yep, 109. Does anybody else nail it? They do not. Coco's keeping it close, and we are on our last lap. Last lap shenanigans coming down the corkscrew. Can Coco close the gap here? DRS is not open. It's actually going to mess his chance up to win the race because there is no DRS. The safety car is going to hose him, but he's using all that ERS to come in close here at the end to try to keep it close. If he can maintain a good distance, a close distance. He broke late there. Broke really late underneath here.
That 3-second penalty might kick Monster all the way out of the points.
That is devastating for Monster, but as we look here, we're getting into the final section. Coconut's really close through there, but put too much into it, could not rebound. Is he going to chop this corner and get speed? Takes it pretty well, hops the curb around the outside. Soho gets another good exit. Coming down the final bend on the stretch. Coconuts is going to be too far behind to make anything happen. Soho is going to win this race as TRS gets enabled. That was pointless. Folksy, Chappers, Anza, and Para. Anza saves the championship by a little bit by finishing 5th. A 3-position difference. Coco should extend his lead with this.
Was Monster able to stay in 5th place? Or did he fall all the way out?
Great race. It's across the board. It was excellent racing.
Excellent time of the day.
No drama. No, just good racing. Good pack. The guy who took the pole did not win. But Soho, it's career win number 2. It's tier 2.
Yeah.
Back to back. Haas on the podium. This should really all but lock up the constructors, right?
Let me check that quickly. Oops.
They were first anyways. They just took second and third. Boyer upset has already left the session. The safety car would have been better for me, as I was just saying. Copeland makes that comment. Kaylee Embers says hello. All right,
Haas is.
Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Kaylee? That was my teammate in another league, Williams.
She said hi in the chat. But P2 from T1 Drama had to evade Soho, so I got on the grass and couldn't turn in, is what he's saying. But yeah, the safety car, without having DRS, if Coconuts had one more lap, he might have got him. But our driver of the day looks like it's going to be Dylan. Is that it? From 16th to 8th, the final lap.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Choppers, but great drive. All the way across the board. Shoho from the second race in a row is really showing why he would have been somebody to be reckoned with had he started the season on tier 2 to begin with.
Well, I mean, Soho's driver of the day. He started 4th and then won the race and had the fastest lap. To me, he is my driver of the day. So, next race, Spa.
Yes, sir.
It is going to be hectic. Unfortunately, I have a meeting in 10 minutes, so I can't do interviews. And then nobody joined last week anyway, so. But we got a championship race left to go.
Hey, it's been fun.
And that'll be next week.
All right, and we'll see you then. You have a great night. It's always a pleasure.
Always. Till next time, remember Tier 3 tomorrow, Tier 4, Season 7 wrapping up. And you can watch us on Twitch, replays on YouTube, or on ESTV. Take it easy.